how to apply the zero moment of truth, the ZMOT, into the insurance business. Now, let me just summarize for you because I'm trying to be a nice guy. How to, in the report that Google created after they have done the research for the past 11 over years, 3 numbers actually came out to be very interesting. Number 1, 4 locations. They realized that for a stranger to become a prospect, minimum, they need to go to 4 locations to do a bit of research, or they must have at least seen you at 4 different places. Now, what are locations? When you meet someone face to face, that is the location. When you meet over Zoom, there's another location. Over a phone call, if they go to your office, that's the location. You go to their office, physical meeting is considered one location. Now, it also applies online. Your website, your LinkedIn profile, your Instagram profile, your Facebook page, all those are considered location. Even WhatsApp is considered a location as well. Now, according to Google, you need to have minimum 4. They must have interacted with you at 4 locations. Now, at these 4 locations, they must interact with you 11 touch points, which means that they must physically, okay, not physically touch you, but it's like you send them a message and they respond. That is 1 touch point. If you send them 10 emails, which they reply, that's already 10 touch points. But 10 emails is only 1 location because it's in the inbox, right? So that's why you need to do a combination of these 2, the 4 locations, 11 touch point. But Google also realized there's this final number that is very important. At these 2 places, the total hours of interaction must be at least 7. Okay, it doesn't have to be like one shot, I go and sit down and talk to Nicole for 7 hours. No. Okay, if I sit down and talk to Nicole for 7 hours, frankly, I would have only touched her. Okay, not touch her, sorry. Touch point is only 1. Location is only 1 because it's physical. Although I meet the 7 hours of interaction, the trust level will not be there yet. So according to Google, if you want to cultivate trust with a stranger, someone that you never met before, almost like a cold street canvassing or cold call or something, you must satisfy these 3 criteria minimum. 4 locations, 11 touch points, 7 hours of interaction. If you think back at your last purchase, could be your iPad, could be your laptop, could be a car, a house, all the big items that you have purchased in the last few years. If you can think back, chances are you did psychologically try to fulfill these 7 hours of interaction. Before buying an iPhone, for example, you will have asked a couple of friends, you will have gone to look at a YouTube review, you may have gone to a shop, played with the phone a bit and decided not to buy. And then you have, you need to receive about 11 stuff, either brochures or pamphlets, or maybe watch a video or attend a webinar where they do a demonstration on the iPhone. All that combined, 7 hours of interaction before you actually buy it. Same goes with the car, same goes with the property. And guess what? When it comes to relationships, very rare would someone propose on the first date. Although I know 2 pastors who have been married for 40 over years, but most of them need to go dating a few times to start. Go watch movie. Oh, cannot see my parents first. We go in Yam Cha first with a bunch of friends. Why? Because psychologically, you are trying to suss out this person by clocking in the 7 hours of interaction. Now, this is a bit of a fun work that you can go back and do. It will be quite an interesting activity as well. In your pre-sales process, before you actually meet a prospect, can you make sure that the prospect have satisfied these 3 criteria? For example, most of you, when you want to meet a prospect, let's say face-to-face, okay, prior to the meeting, you can actually send a text over first, or you can send a WhatsApp text. Pick up your phone. Hey, Mrs. Lee, looking forward to see you tomorrow. This is how I look like, by the way. Okay, by the way, so the Starbucks we can meet at is actually here. See you, bye-bye, 27 seconds. Now, what does that do? It helps increase the location by 1 and 1 touch point by 1 before you even meet. Now, Now, a lot of people would actually want a calendar invite. Can you send them an email on top of that video message to remind them of the meeting? Yes, you can. That is another touch point again. And in that email, if let's say you say, hey, prior to meeting me, we don't spend so much time talking about our company. Why not you check out our company profile first? It's here on YouTube. So you bring them to your YouTube channel that have expanded to 3 locations, 3 touch points already. And if they spend 1 hour watching your YouTube videos before they meet you, guess what? You will have an easier time because you only have 6 hours left of interaction before they trust you fully. So a little fun work that you can do is go back and audit the ZMOT in your pre-sales process. How can you clock in 4 locations, 11 touch points, and 7 hours of interactions before you actually meet a prospect for the first time?